Hi guys, I'm Choo, professional Swiss climber, and welcome to World Championships in Seoul, baby. So today was activation day in Seoul, together with Levin. Oh my gosh, we just finished and he's cleaning his feet at the moment, so censor that. We arrived pretty well. The Swiss team arrived a bit earlier than I did because I was still in Japan and was training there. So today we went to the Climb Gangnam. The Climb is like a chain of climbing gyms, and they don't have much difficult stuff, so it's quite nice to activate here, so you can't force yourself to climb hard. We did some activation, some nice climbing, some hangboarding, stretching, whatever. And yes, tomorrow's gonna be the qualification. Today, though, we're gonna watch the lead qualification of our team members. So quite excited for that, and let's get these boys into semifinals. New segment, I will analyze the videos with you guys and speak a little bit about how I felt during this round, so you guys can better understand how I was feeling on the mats and also what was going through my mind during each boulder. So at the beginning of the competition, we went into ISO and the mood was really good. Like even the previous days, they were really fun. I had so much fun climbing with Levin together and enjoying my time in Seoul. I've spent 3 weeks before in Tokyo as preparation, and there I was a bit more isolated, but that was planned. So coming into Seoul, seeing my friends again was so nice, and being able to speak Swiss German again was really cool. And so I came with a positive attitude and vibe into this competition, and the warm-up was really good. Like I did not too much because there were new holds to warm up on and they took a lot of friction. So I've chosen not to climb too much, but more like focusing on activating the neural system, the muscles, and my mindset.
Welcome to the vlog of Julien Clémence. We do the introduction here. It's a sunny day here in Seoul for the qualification of Shushu and Würschli.
It's quite warm, the sun is out. It's 10:12. In a minute, Chili's out. We're gonna cheer for him. So let's go.
And the first boulder was a slab. So slab is normally my strength, but at the same time, slabs this season during qualifications were just not that great. It's a bit frustrating because normally slabs are more about balancing stuff, figuring out how to trust on stuff. Slabs this season were super physical. So for me, that was kind of a weak point, and I couldn't find my way through the slabs. Even on this first boulder, I had such a hard time to figure out the starting position and to move on from the start itself. So that got me a bit frustrated, but in the end I knew it was just one boulder out of 5, so I didn't bother too much. And at the same time I was able to... Oi! Ik ben video am filmen. Levin just joined me. He's back from his session. So we're gonna discuss the boulders together. You can also say like your opinion, because we had the same qualification round, different groups though. So as you said, first boulder was really unnecessary. Also shout out to Nino, filming the whole round for me. That was really nice.
Yeah, well, pretty shit first boulder for group Brötli. Hard slab, nobody does it. No stones. A lot of fun I heard.
Next one, I think more doable.
You have to do it.
Yeah, easier start, but a hard finish, we will see.
I went to the next boulder, boulder number 2. I can't really define the style of this boulder. What kind of style was that?
jumpy, electric, I would say.
Electric, kind of. Yeah, probably electric, I would say. Yeah, just like a jump in a toe hook, and I flashed the first move just to the zone. So I felt really good for this part, but then there was this nasty, like, press up mantle kind of into the sloper. I didn't feel comfortable in this position, and it was hard to gain confidence for this move. So I rested really well, like a long time, to give my second attempt because I knew I could do the first part quite efficient. Came up to the position again, was able to stick it in the second try, but from there on I felt kind of stuck. I wasn't able to make enough height from it, and I think maybe my left foot was too low already from the beginning on. Gave a third attempt again and was able to make a little bit more height, but yeah, at the same time it wasn't enough to get to the top. It was literally one move away, so a bit frustrating, but who cares? We went to the next boulder. I knew I have 3 more left. It's still possible to make semis from there on. So we went to the third boulder.
I just wanted to say that in Group A we had a completely different boulder in style, pretty comparable, but they were a lot of difference.
Came to boulder number 3. It was the physical electric type of boulder. Same boulder on Group A, but the 4th boulder. Hyped myself up for this boulder because I was super excited to try my best on, especially because I've been working so much on the physical style. I was able to flash the first move, and unfortunately I didn't get the zone on the first one because I tried this weird heel hook on the right hand hold. On the second attempt I found this weird little knee twisted heel hook on the start hold, almost slipped before the zone, made it to the zone hold, and from there on I heard cheering from the back from my teammates and coaches. So I was kind of already happy with it and just tried to kind of like paddle up there. But that was the main issue. I was already happy with the bonus hold, which was a mistake because in the end, I've realized this boulder is actually possible for me. And I didn't know that nobody topped this boulder. So what I learned from this situation is that you can't rely on what you hear from the back. You only can rely on what you're capable of doing. It can also mean you're the only person topping it. That's possible. Yeah, on the third attempt, I was able to get to the last position and I went for the last move and slightly mishit the hold, but actually realized, oh my gosh, I can hold on. And then the last moment I slipped with my lower hand. And in this moment, I've realized, oh my gosh, this boulder is actually possible for me. And when I looked at the time, I had like, I think 50 seconds left. So regrouping from this like adrenaline moment was so tough. So I gave one last try and just slipped before the top. And to be honest, I was way too tired. I didn't have enough time to regroup. I didn't have time to put liquid chalk on. So the whole preparation wasn't good enough for this boulder. And that kind of like frustrated me, but hyped me up for the rest of the round. So that was a positive thing I could take away from this boulder. How did you experience that boulder?
Well, for me, the first move, I struggled a bit on the first move. Then after to the zone was no problem for me, but I did the beta with the far right toe hook, which was good for the zone, but after the zone you were pretty stretched out. So I tried to go from this position to the top, but I just didn't have the height to reach it perfectly.
Still like no tops during this round, coming to the fourth boulder, which was, again, I would say like electric boulder, but also like quite athletic because you needed to like press and stuff. And it was all really uncomfortable and you had to fight in the end range of every position. And yeah, that was quite tough. So for the first few attempts, I was just trying to do the intended beta of paddling into that Gaston, but I couldn't get quite the height. I wasn't able to reach the bonus hold in a comfortable position. So after each try, I was still thinking like, this left foothold looks really attractive to me. Like, like I really thought like, you can really hold on to this. Why is this hold not wide? So in like my 4th attempt, I've decided to ignore the main beta and go for the foothold, and was just able to stick it by matching the hold, and was able to campus to the zone, which was really cool because I was the first person doing it. And the funny thing is, because there was chalk from my attempt, people after me started to do the same beta break and was able to sometimes even do the boulders. And like the guy before me was watching me while climbing and knew like, oh my gosh, I can do this beta break. So he did it as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite reach the top. The last move was one of the trickier one, because there were even like good people that were still falling up there, and only a few people were able to top this one. From this boulder on, I knew, oh, it's gonna be so hard. I don't know if it's gonna be enough only with one boulder. But at the same time, you just have to think like, you have to fight until the last attempt, last second. It's really crucial because you never know what the criteria are. Where is the benchmark to actually make semifinals? So you really have to believe in yourself and keep going. So we went to the last boulder. On this last boulder, apparently was the easiest boulder of the round, which we don't understand because we struggled quite a lot on it. But it got the most tops. And to be honest, it was a beta intense boulder, I would say, because you had to be really efficient through the whole boulder to be able to make it. And there were different ways of doing it. Like the first part of qualification, like the top 10, did it mostly with grabbing the crib first and then went into the press. But then afterwards, as I saw from a lot of Instagram posts, but also watching the competition, I saw a lot of people going directly into the press and then the crimp. And yeah, I've just tried one beta, which was the directly into the press, and it's just like really hard to get the dead point exactly onto the screw hold. I wasn't able to get that press because the screw hold was really tiny. It was only meant for one finger, so it was really hard to hit that in a dead point. So I couldn't reach that, and also for you, it was.
We just had no problem reaching the zone, but after the zone, the moves were just like complex.
Quite complex,
and also I tried to put my left foot onto the start hold. That helped a lot, but yeah, in the end I just had plenty of moves to the zone and didn't have much energy left in the tank, so no top for me as well.
Yeah, I feel like the beta with the left foot onto the starting hold was quite crucial because you were able to produce more body tension. And especially in this boulder, it was like 10 degrees overhang. It's quite important to get that body tension and create more time with that. So we didn't see that position, and I feel like that, of course, that's another thing that I guess I regret, but in the end, I never saw it, so I really can't say I should have changed it or whatever. It was just not in the right moment. So yeah, we left this competition a bit frustrated, but at the same time we climbed well, I have to say. Like we've climbed well.
We've learned a lot.
We've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. We've discussed a lot about the competition afterwards, and I feel like we're still hungry for more. I feel like next season's gonna be really interesting, and also psyched to be able to compete together, man. That's gonna be great. So there's gonna be more content of both of us because we try to do the whole circuit again, and yeah, quite excited for that.
World Cup season, the whole World Cup season for me, with you.
With me. So yeah, that was the qualification round, but first we will relax a little bit and enjoy our off season and then get back to training. So before we end this video, I want to thank you guys for following along on my journey of the World Cup stage. Let me know in the comments what you want to see for the next season, because I want to keep continuing this kind of content. I quite enjoyed filming it. At the same time, I want to know from you guys what you think of that kind of content, what you want to see more, what you want to see less. Thanks for following along, like and subscribe, and I see you guys next season. See ya!
We found a passenger. Torben, let's go. Lichtgeschwindigkeit.